Matthew, been a long road, but finally the day has finally arrived. You are finally wearing that beautiful shirt again, and you're back on. Now obviously the result didn't go your way today, but it's good to get minutes under the belt, and finally after a big long rehabilitation for operations and training and everything else, you're finally back. How are you feeling after today?
Yeah, no, I feel good. You know, it's great to get back on that pitch again. Just like you say, it's been a long road, mate. Dark road too, lonely, but thanks to the club that kept me involved, and all the players kept me involved as well. Just means that you just need to stay patient, stay focused, and a good mentality, and eventually you will be back. Coming off the bench today, it did feel really good. It's just a killer, the result, you know, which is the hardest part to take. But other than that, they're all positive. My end felt really good today. You
did have a chance though at the back post.
Yes.
You probably thought it was going to be your day.
To be fair, the way it bounced off my chest, it actually came off my hand.
Okay.
And then I tried to hit it in, just knocked it off my straight a wee bit. But I'm not too sure if the referee blew for the handball or should blew for the by ball, but that is what it is, you know. But the chances will keep coming, you know. I just can't beat myself up with that one.
What's kept you motivated over the last 2 years? I mean, standing at the sideline, you've travelled up and down the road with the boys every week. You haven't missed a match. You've been coming to training, and especially the last couple of months, you've been getting more involved. What's kept you going? I mean, you were saying a dark place and things like that. What's kept you out of that dark place and kept you motivated to come back?
Well, mentality's a big one, you know. Just at the end of the day, love the game. If you love football, you'll always be around it. You know what I mean? Just dreaming of this again today, coming off the bench to finally get back playing again. That's the end goal. So the day you leave it is the day you'll never return. So I just felt as long as I stay part of it, keep coming, and keep dreaming of that chance to get back on that pitch again. That's your motivation.
This is your first game here at Blanchflower since the place was built. I'm sure that was more out of pressure. I mean, what was going through your mind when you were coming on today? Was it butterflies? Was it excitement? What was going on?
Just to be fair, a bit of everything. In fairness, actually, the buzz of playing on the pitch didn't seem that much, you know. It was just the fact of getting on. It could have been a park pitch, just the fact of getting back on that football pitch to play again. It was that was the biggest sort of excitement of it all. To be fair, like you say, I've been here all last season. The pitch is, I'm used to it now. It's not as if it's a new thing for me, you know what I mean. I've been here and I know the surroundings, I know the pitch well. I was training on it for so long, but it was just really the excitement of getting back on the pitch again.
And I mean, when watching you come back week after week, training after training, has there ever been those moments where you think, is it ever going to happen? Because I mean, there has been weeks where, you know, you think you're coming back and then there's an wee blip and an wee blip. I've spoke to you personally and you said to me for weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks. You know, has there ever been that time you think, is it ever going to happen? It's
just hard to sort of give people a timeline, because when you're having a chat with the physio, you know what I mean. Me and Johnny have kept contact every single day. We've just been talking about when do you think, and then we're just sort of testing and all sort of things like that there. But his guidelines this whole sort of last 2 years has been phenomenal, you know what I mean. The man, I owe it to that man, because at the end of the day, if it wasn't for all his hard work and dedication towards myself, then I wouldn't be here, you know. So big credit and a big thank you to Johnny.
Yeah, obviously it hasn't been our season so far. We're sitting second from bottom. Now you're back. I mean, I'm sure it's a goal for yourself personally to start banging those goals back in again like you used to see the old Matthew to get those goals again.
Yeah, 100%. To be fair, I haven't lost any confidence as such. I understand people might say you're a bit rusty, and it is. You will be rusty at the end of the day, like, you know what I mean. But I came off a bench today on the pitch and I felt sharp. Feel like I wanted to get involved. Sometimes chances fall for you, and you know what I mean, sometimes they don't. The keeper tipped one off my head there. I was about to knock it in, you know. It's just one of them things. But the more game time I get, and I'm sure the more chances I'll get, the more goals I'll score.
Is there anything particular at all you've missed about the game? Is it the camaraderie with the boys? Obviously been in the dressing room with them every week. Is there anything in particular sort of stands out you've missed the most?
Hitting the net.
Yeah, as a striker.
As a centre forward, mate, your big one is hitting the net. You know, missing that excitement or the buzz or the feeling. It's hard to replace it, you know what I mean. You search for it, but nothing quite like it. But again, winning ways, you know what I mean. Scoring and winning with the boys, there's nothing better in football than that.
Yeah. Well, here's hoping that always our season turns around, you start banging the goals in starting next week again. So good luck anyway, and see how it goes for the rest of the season.
Top man, thank you, Matthew.